Do nukes really exist? Nukes in 1945 is like space travel in 1969. The biggest bombing of all time isn't Hiroshima or Nagasaki, it's the firebombing of Tokyo. Hiroshima and Nagasaki look like this. No difference from Tokyo. We have been inundated with fake photos and videos for generations. This looks like Looney Tunes. Somehow the structures get destroyed but not the cameras, and the blast is coming from behind the camera. Then we get all these model sets. Look at all these fake trees in a row like this. And there are constant jump cuts from sets to reality. They're not even trying with some of these fakes. They aged poorly. And there's no consistency. Then they start doing everything offshore and underground, because stacking dynamite in the desert was too obvious. Two teams at two locations stacking dynamite and getting told that the other bomb is the nuke and not dynamite. And let's look at Galen Windsor, a nuclear chemist that claimed nukes were not real. He would go around from city to city eating uranium and measuring it with a Geiger counter. After all, radiation is just radiance or heat, light. Yet he lived a long life to 82 years old. And plenty of wildlife is thriving in the Chernobyl area, as well as 3 Mile Island and Johnston Island. Operation Dominic and Operation Fishbowl didn't seem to slow down the wildlife. And these photos look terrible too. This looks like a Red Lobster biscuit in the microwave. Supposedly the blast triggered auroras, but how do we know that wasn't just a natural event that they piggybacked? It seems to happen cyclically. They didn't have the uranium for these bombs, and if they did, they'd be too big to move, especially in 1945. They were blowing things up underground in the desert until 92, but I think they were just blowing up remnants of the advanced civilization that was once there. I don't think there was nuclear secrets, there was just a nuclear secret that they don't exist, and it was shared with certain factions. And the Cold War worked out for arms dealers everywhere, which brings us to NASA and Operation Paperclip, because von Braun was a rocket scientist, and all space programs are just rocket programs. NASA really is Looney Tunes. When you see astronauts in the space station like this, they are wearing VR contact lenses. Look, it's a layered superimposed feed. That is a digital hat in his hand. And they're on harnesses in zero gravity planes. Notice the stabilizing foot bar, as you can see here. It's all a show. That's why all the Challenger astronauts are still alive. Or it's the identical twins. Back in '73, you could get away with this. More film that aged terribly. And how much of space is green screen? Even Neil said they've only been to low Earth orbit. NASA and nukes are fake. They are the cornerstone of pale supremacy. It's all just embezzlement and fear-mongering. Just stealing. Watch this video on my YouTube channel. Look at this science project crap. The Mars rover landing was made by James Cameron. Look, he really said that too. These are actor knots. Look at all the fools in this room. You don't say. I guess this is why Buzz drinks and punches dudes in the face for asking him to swear on the Bible that he landed on the moon.